You're 36, right?
Yeah.
That's very young still for what you've accomplished. Do you, first of all, find it difficult to be taken seriously at all? And how far does this dream go for Alex Okosi?
Wow. Taken seriously, I think I have an incredible team of people. In fact, they think I'm too serious. I don't find it difficult at all to be taken seriously. I think the reason why is because I really connect with people. There's an element of me where I'm really fun to be around.
Right.
I like to have a good time. But when it comes to business or comes to getting stuff done, I'm kind of one of those people that take no prisoners.
I gotcha. Okay, no prisoners indeed. And why is South Africa the base for MTV base versus, say, Lagos? Why did you choose Johannesburg in particular?
Well, in the beginning, 5 years ago, South Africa really had the best infrastructure in terms of production companies that were great. There's a TV environment here. Right. You can find a lot of talent to really produce great stuff. When we created MTV Base, the number one thing was not to patronize Africa, just to say we had an African music channel. So quality was the number one thing that we wanted to focus on. So to be able to find a base for that, South Africa was the best place, and it's been a great place for us. We do have offices across the continent now, but South Africa still serves as, I would still think, one of the more creative places across the continent.
Sure, but you don't still TX out of the continent, right?
We actually TX out of London, but that's just for technical reasons. All the decisions, all the programming actually happens here. It's just the transmission aspect of it.
Sure. Do you think MTV Base has a role to play in dispelling the myths of people thinking that this is a country? People really think Africa is just one huge country with 53 provinces.
No, but I think they're learning that now.
Like, no, we're not at all.
I think they're learning that, and I think that the beauty of shows like The Mama, which goes out to over 1 billion people, it really goes on all our MTV channels across the world, is that people get to see African talent in a very different light. So it's not us starving and crying and dying. It's really about young, beautiful Africans doing great music. The youth culture is vibrant. So people now experience that. And also the other content that we put across the rest of our MTV channels really makes it, from our perspective at least, it helps to kind of demystify that. When you look at The Mama, for instance, it was covered by a whole bunch of news outlets, from CNN to Al Jazeera. And it's really about them coming. And of course, the people watching at home are seeing an award show happening in Africa that's high quality, that's showcasing the best of Africa's talent. It completely helps to demystify that.
I can't imagine, though, some of the drama that goes on behind the
There's a lot of drama.
Have there been some stories that where you think, I hate my job, or I don't want to deal with musicians? That can be some divas. There can be some divos. There's a lot of action taking place. What's some of the worst behavior you've ever been subjected to?
The worst behavior I actually haven't been from the artists. The artists, we find, the musicians are actually very great. They're great.
Right.
They love to be part of the event. They love the collaborations that we do. They collaborate with artists from Nigeria, with South Africa, et cetera, et cetera. So they love that. It's usually from the VIPs that won the tickets. Especially when you're doing it in Nigeria. Yeah. The guy says, I want to buy the VIP ticket.
You say they're not for sale. It's like
and you tell him there's only VIP. No, he's like, no, I must get the VIP. So that kind of drama can also be, of course.
So what do you do when someone's just like, all right, pay $10,000?
Well, we don't actually sell our VIP tickets, so you just try to manage them, saying to them that they're getting the VIP ticket.
Sure. Yeah.